Guidelines for Reporting Oral Epidemiologic Studies for Burden Estimation. This study was supported by the Medical Research Council. The methodology for the GROESBE study involved the following. Phase 1 consisted of a preparatory work. The working group registered the protocol in the Equator network. Thereafter, a systematic search of standards for reporting descriptive studies, quality assessment tools, global burden of disease on the epidemiology of oral conditions and core outcome sets for descriptive studies was conducted. The purpose was to identify potential items and their rationale for inclusion. Phase 2 consisted of a Delphi study. The study was approved by the Research Ethics Committee of Queen Mary University of London. Panellists were identified from both academic and non-academic backgrounds. The study looked to have the views of individuals with experience in conducting, analysing, and/or utilising oral health surveys for research and/or policy. Panellists were asked to complete 2 rounds of anonymised online surveys and to take part in a group discussion. Panellists ranked proposed items from 1 to 9 and provided suggestions for revisions and relevant resources. Survey 1 was piloted before being completed by panellists. Items were revised after Survey 1 was completed. Thereafter, Survey 2 was developed. Items were revised again after Survey 2 was completed. Finally, panellists were invited to an online group discussion to address any areas of residual dissent. The GROESBE Delphi panel was formed by 27 academic and non-academics. The panel was geographically diverse with panellists from 26 countries across the World Health Organization regions. 52% of the panellists were female, 85% from academic institutions, and 22% from the Global Burden of Disease Collaborators Network. There were 14 suggested items. 23 panellists completed both surveys. There was a high level of agreement. The majority of the scores were between 8 and 9 as shown in the graphs, although there were some variations. Finally, 2 online group discussions were held to agree on the content of the final checklist.